This is an audio guide to help you complete the Auckland Council Planning 10-year budget feedback form. It relates from 2024 to 2034. It's important because it sets the direction for the council spending for the next 10 years, and it will influence if rates go up or down and if the council sells assets like airport shares and sells the rights over the use of the Auckland port, and of course if we get continue to have the services we currently have. Okay, so while this budget gets reviewed every 3 years, the default is no change unless it's needed. And all 20 councillors and the mayor have agreed on the 3 options being presented. This feedback form needs to be completed by the 28th of March. You can print a form and drop it into the library, or you can do it online. So there's 3 options for consideration. Option 1 is pay less and get less than what we currently have. And it cuts services and has minimal rate increases, even less than inflation. Option 2 is the central proposal, which the mayor supports. It proposes cuts to some services and keeping rate increases very low, e.g. the level of inflation or thereabouts. Service cuts and sell assets like the airport shares and the use of the port into private companies. It also proposes a fund where money goes for emergencies, and this will come at the expense of selling the assets. I'm going to share my view on option 1 and 2. They both propose cuts to services which I believe will break down social cohesion and degrade the environment. A future fund proposed in option 2 sounds good. However, selling assets to get that is short-sighted. I prefer to see a plan to help the future through not selling stuff now and then making things worse in the future and therefore needing the ambulance at the bottom of the cliff. I'm more about looking for options where we spend money on projects now and we adapt now, and this will be the most fiscally responsible way to mitigate the impacts of unforeseen weather events and improve community situation. And this is what option 3 is suggesting. Option 3 is called Pay More, Get More. Pay More refers to a rates increase of around $250 a year for the average Auckland property. This will keep most existing services and provide for action around climate resilience and improve transportation services. This option wants to reinstate environmental targets and keep community grants as they are. Community projects use a lot of volunteers and give a good bang for buck. So these community grants are important. So this guide shows you the answers you could tick for option 3 if you believe the council has some civic duty to continue to fund projects which builds community and environmental resilience. And as mentioned, the Pay More, Get More is $250 a year or $5 a week for the average property in Auckland.